So a big moment for you and for the team.
Yes, it's a big match, a big stadium against a big team. We play well and we take 1 point. Is very important for the championship.
We showed some real belief after we conceded the first goal. We could have folded, but we didn't.
Yes, it's amazing goal. We need to score. We need to score more for the team, for take points, for the win some games. Yes, it's a big game and I'm happy for this.
And you know, for you now, you've started a few games now. It's the Premier League. It's obviously the fast, most intense. You have to be so quick and everywhere on the pitch. Are you feeling more comfortable?
Yes, it's new for me, new country, new championship, new teammate. I try to adapt the more fast, but I want to show my qualities for my teammate, for the club, for the fan, and I give my best on the pitch when I play. I want to play more. I want to give my best for the club.
Tell us about the goal and the feeling.
Yeah. Yes, it's amazing. The ball come, I take in one touch. He's go on. I'm very happy. I celebrate with the supporter. He's amazing.
And have you got lots of friends and family watching the game on TV back in France?
Yes. Yes, my friend, all people send me message. I'm very happy, but I need to work more. I need to improve more. Yeah. I want to give my best on the pitch.
And we go to Brighton on Sunday. We need to keep up this feeling and keep up these best results.
Yes, we need to keep something like this. Fight for the team, fight each other, and we go for win, for take a point because we need and is important for the championship.
Gaffer, that was a point we thoroughly deserved. The guys gave everything.
I think it was a good performance. I think it's a very good performance, knowing that Old Trafford is always difficult. I think the boys overall in the whole game competed really well. We reacted from a goal that came in a strange way, but the reaction was really positive. We controlled the second half. Even when you can see our fans, and I have to thank them. They keep supporting the team because they see the effort of the boys was there and truly deserved that we equalized and we had chances also in the final moments of the game. But really pleased overall, really pleased.
You have a very young midfield, 3 young boys, and you know Soungoutou is the one with the name on the score sheet. But those guys, they kept running, they kept working, kept believing.
Everybody kept running. Everybody kept believing, keep working very hard against a very good team of Man United that's full of talented players. Really difficult to contain, requires a lot of effort. Not only the young Thomas. Everybody worked very hard. Jared, I have to have a special mention to him. We are very pleased to have him as a captain. The way he lead by example, the way he created so many problems to the defense of Man United, the chances that he provides. Then he got the header that comes from the goal. So everybody.
And as you said, there were some little moments in the game that if they go our way, you know, then we get 3 points. So it was a good performance, as you said.
I think so. I think honestly so. Like I repeat, we can feel it. The atmosphere was it does. The momentum of the second half was a huge recovery. We combined. We went, and this is another step forward. It's a little one, but that will allow us to recover better for Brighton. And we have to go again. A lot of things to improve. A lot of details, but this is the way.
That's 8 points from 5 games, 2 wins, 2 draws. You know, compared to the 5 games before that, it's a big progress.
Yeah, and even when we lose is how we compete. I think at the London Stadium last against Liverpool, we competed really well. The results may not come, but the spirit has to be there. The organization, the team spirit, the belief, the commitment, the hard work. There are the basics for us to try and go out of this situation, knowing that it's hard with the urgency of everything that we need, but really happy with the commitment. Not only those that play today, the way we work on a daily basis. This is what can improve us.
And the last one, you know, it's been a difficult week for the club with Billy Bonds. You could hear the fans; they were singing non-stop for him. You know, you've been in football all your life. You know how much passion fans have for their heroes. So you produced a performance the club can be proud of everything tonight.
Yeah. I think it's a good moment to honour the memory of our legend.
Andy, first touches, if they're not going to be a goal, they might as well be a corner that sets up a goal. I mean, you've literally been on the pitch for 5 seconds, then you've walked off it again to take a corner and the ball's in the net.
No, delighted. obviously it's a big point away from home, and I was glad that I could play a part in that. But I think the boys, stuck to the task brilliantly, to be honest. And I think towards the end of the game we were pushing, and you could see the team togetherness and whatnot. And it's obviously a big result. I think it's not an easy place to come here, so fantastic stuff, and hopefully we can take this forward now.
Having played really well for the first 25 minutes and then we fall behind, I know you weren't on the pitch at the time, but it's so easy collectively to let heads drop.
Yeah.
But we didn't do it.
Yeah, I thought we started the game really well. The early stages of the game, it slowed up a little bit towards half time, and obviously they got their goal, which was a little bit fortunate the way it fell in the box. But the boys, as I said, stuck to their task brilliantly, kept going, really pushed on, and we were looking likely that we could score, and thankfully we did in the end.
To come on and take a corner first touch, I mean, we know the quality that's in that left foot, we've seen it so many times, but you've got to have belief, you've got to have technical ability, and it must have been lovely. You must have had a massive smile, and he did it right in front of our fans as well.
I know, it's class right in that corner. One of my mates was actually there, so shout out to him. But it was brilliant, great feeling, and obviously I was delighted that I got put on for the corner, because I thought maybe the gaffer would wait until afterwards, but I was glad that it happened then, and then it's good delivery.
After disappointment of Sunday against Liverpool, that was big tonight, wasn't it? Falling behind at some of that Old Trafford. Not many teams, obviously they're not quite the force they used to be here, but still to come back and get something is big for our confidence.
No, of course, and I think you could see that, as I said, the mentality was that we were going to take something from the game, and I think that showed a lot of character from the team, and I think we had lots of good openings, good chances, and even after we equalised, there was moments there that we could have, the ball going right across the face of the goal. If someone had maybe gambled a little bit differently, it could have been a goal. Do you know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of positives to take, and it's something, that mentality is what we need to take forward.
8 points from 5 games. Obviously, the season's 38 games long, and we're not in a position we want to be in, but that's a massive improvement on the 5 games before that.
100%. I think the games have been good, the 2 wins and the draw, and then last weekend, was slightly disappointing. I think there was positives to take from that as well in terms of the performance. But no, I think we bounced back again tonight with a positive result, and now we go fully focused to Brighton to get the 3 points there. Just
lastly, little matter of a World Cup draw on Friday evening.
Yeah.
I presume you'll be sat in front of your telly at 5 o'clock. Anyone you'd like to see Scotland pick out the hat?
I'd say Argentina. Yeah. Argentina would be pretty sick, to be honest. So I'll be watching that, buzzing. And just excited to see what the draw becomes. And
you were in the squad. You were called up by Steve Clarke. If you're part of that squad, if you can stay part of that squad for the next 6 months, you'll be off to North America and be part of something really special. So massive incentive for you and motivation for you.
100%. The experience that I had, 2.5 weeks ago now, with the national team, it was just a pleasure to be a part of it. The guys are amazing. The whole environment's top. So, and it was just a brilliant experience. And I'm hoping that I've had 3 call-ups now, and hopefully I can push on for a 4th and then get to the World Cup. That would be amazing.
We've got plenty of fans north of the border in Scotland. I watched the video of the celebrations in the dressing room, and you were there with your bottle of beer flying all over the gap. Can you tell us, how did that feel? First when Kenny McLean stuck it in from the halfway line, and then after the final whistle, because odds were against you with 2 games to go, weren't they? And you pulled off something pretty special.
No, it was the maddest night I've ever experienced in football, to be honest. The game itself, the way the game unfolded, Scotty's goal, the overhead kick, then Kenny for the halfway line, KT scoring the extra box. It was unbelievable, honestly it was. And then it was just the noise, the atmosphere, incredible, and it means so much to everyone in Scotland, and it's just so good to see that football can make so many people happy. So pleasure to be a part of it is.
And it just proves, we're in a difficult position ourselves, but it proves that we can get out of it if we keep believing.
100%. I think the quality within the squad, and I think there's a real togetherness, and there's a mentality there that, maybe we haven't shown consistently enough. But I think once we do that, and if that's what we're hoping to do, that's what we want to do to push forward, then we'll be absolutely fine.